Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In our last video, we tackled the Pastoria Great Marsh, went to Celestic Town, and took on Fantina here in Hearthome City. So now our next mission is to head over to Canalave City for our next gym battle. And I've done quite a bit of exploring since the last video. Both up on the surface and also in the Sinnoh Grand Underground. And as you can see, Shieldon is almost ready to evolve since it evolves at level 30. I've went ahead and added Gardevoir and Charmander to my team with the latter evolving into Charmeleon out during the grind session. Sorry. Yeah, I've also added quite a number of Pokemon to the Pokédex as well. Including my male Curlian to Gallade with the Dawnstone I found in Mount Coronet. A Mischievous into Mismagius with a Duskstone I found in the Sinnoh Grand Underground. A Palm into Ambipom while knowing Double Hit. And Chansey into Blissey with Max Happiness. So now we can continue on with our adventure, and as we do, remember as always to show your support for the channel by hitting that like button, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, and I better go ahead and put Pinsir over here so I'll know which Pokemon I'll need to start raising next. I think I'll add Cleffa to my team next, since it's a friendship evolution, and since I don't need the since I took the Soothe Bell from Blissey, it shouldn't be too much longer for it to evolve. Oh. Okay, there's a rare candy, or rather, I'm gonna need the Soothe Bell to help boost friendship a little faster for Cleffa. Alright, and with that one rare candy, Shieldon's now beginning to evolve. And now I've got me a Bastiodon. And nah, I'm not really a big fan of the move Block. Alright, there we go. Now I just need friendship evolutions. Cleffa gets added to the party. And for my next trick, I'm gonna need the Soothe Bell. If I can find it. Ah, here it is. I better go ahead and sort out my bag. Okay, and here's the boyfriend for that girl on the bridge there. So now okay, all that's over there is some berries. I'll probably double back and pick a few, but that'll wait till later. Oh, and here's Don's father again. Yeah, we don't really need that upgrade for the Pokédex since it is kind of easy to see the difference between male and female Pokemon. Alright, and the move deleter is in Canalave City, so that'll be something we should go and see if we have the time. Okay, there's timer balls available. Alright, do I have anything I can sell? Oh yes, I have a nugget. I don't really need these armor fossils, so I'll just go ahead and ditch them. Alright, and I'll add a few more timer balls to my inventory. Yeah, thank you to the Lake Valor restaurant for being the best cash grinding spot in the game. Yep, and here comes Barry. Whoops! Oh, hey, Multi-Griffin! You're going to challenge the gym leader up ahead, eh? Someone should check to see if you're ready for this challenge, and that someone is me with my brand new gym badge. Oh, so you already took on Byron, eh, Barry? Well, let's just see how much stronger you are. Okay, and since the last time you've managed to evolve your Starly into Staravia, let's see how much stronger it is. Okay, level 32. A fairly decent bump up from the previous level, but Staravia is still no match for Empoleon. Ooh, and you've added a Heracross. I need to see about trying to find me a Heracross too. I mean, I could always use the berry trees, but those aren't very reliable. And most of the time I would probably just wind up encountering the likes of Wurmple or Male Combee. Yeah, instead of the ones that I actually do want to try and catch. Okay, and also while I was grinding outside of recording, I also made my way over to the Fuego Ironworks just north of Floroma town. Yeah, but not before a quick pit stop over at the Valley Windworks to get my hands on a TM for Thunderbolt. Alright, I'm switching back over to Empoleon. Yeah, Barry, I'd say that my Pokemon are way more than capable of taking on Byron. But before we take him on, I'm gonna go to Iron Island to do some extra training. Alright, and last up is his Grottle. Alright, and it looks like his Grottle might be ready to evolve at any time now, considering it's over the 32 level mark. And of course he had to use Leech Seed on us. Yeah, there we go. And that finished off Grottle. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual, but listen up. Let me tell you who's going to take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. You guessed right, it's going to be me. Anyways, you should be able to take on the gym leader here. Now hurry up and get to it. Yeah, pushy. And there's the Canalave Library, but we'll check that out once we're done. Once we're done here around Canalave City. Alright, and before anything else, I'm gonna go and explore down here. Alright, TM89, U-turn. Okay. Well, he was right about that. There was a secret path there. Alright, and 3 sky stickers. Yep, and we're on our way to Iron Island. And there goes the drawbridge. It's pretty foggy down there. Alright, looks like we can't do anything in that house, so I guess it's into the cave for us. Oh, hang on. I think I should go the other way. Yeah, just so I can explore every nook and cranny that I can. And this way looks to be a dead end, but I am still gonna get that item over there. Yeah, let's go for Whirlpool. Yeah, Whirlpool is a pretty great move to use against Pokemon with the ability Sturdy, like Graveler, Geodude, and other Pokemon like that. Because while they can't be knocked out with a single hit, we can still do some extra damage once our turn is up. Yeah, let's do surf. And Charmeleon should be able to evolve in plenty of time. Oh, that didn't take too long for Cleffa to evolve. But who am I to question it? Now that we've got ourselves a Clefairy, we're gonna use this Moonstone. Yeah, get myself a Clefable. Yeah, and I'm only at 17 minutes by now, and I've already managed to complete the Clefairy line. Yeah, I'll take the Soothe Bell and deposit Clefable. I think my next Pokemon to grind will be Pichu. Yeah, I managed to. Yeah, I made my way over to the Mr. Backlot's mansion to look around for Pikachu and Pichu, only managing to find one of them. But with the Soothe Bell, getting Pichu to evolve into Pikachu will be a cinch. Oh, and okay, I guess Graveler didn't want us to win by ourselves, so it just took itself out. Yeah, just having a little swig of water there. And I probably should have bought some repels while I was at Canalave City. Okay, we got ourselves an Iron Ball. Yeah, something like that works better with the move Fling. And I think that's everyone's go-to strategy with it. Alright, Whirlpool once again. And of course, this Onix also has Sturdy. Yeah, but it's not going to do it much good since yeah, you can take it out with just with only one turn using Whirlpool. Alright, Metal Claw. And again, this Onix is using Screech. Before I continue on that way, I'm gonna head over this way to see what I can find. Yep, and Graveler once again has Sturdy and is using Self-Destruct. And unlike the last one, this time the move actually hit Empoleon. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's just an escape rope. Alright, Metal Claw. Okay, seriously, what's with Graveler always using self-destruct on us ever since we got here? It's like it can sense that we can use Whirlpool to bypass the Sturdy. Alright, a Super Repel. That'll come in handy. I know that Iron Island is really the only place in this game that you can encounter wild Steelix. But I think they have a very low spawn rate. Alright, and Charmeleon can use Flamethrower now. I'll have it forget Smokescreen. I think we have a better chance of finding a Steelix when we're traveling around with Riley. Yeah, since he's also one of the trainers that can help us that travels with us and initiates double battles with both trainers and wild Pokemon. with Charmeleon this time. And with my current badge count, I shouldn't have too much issue controlling Charmeleon, especially since I brought it over from another game. Alright, and Pichu's leveling up pretty nicely. It shouldn't be too much longer before it can evolve. Yeah, my Empoleon's already at level 50, so just about any challengers we come across, so it'll be a cakewalk for us, so to speak. Okay, and here's a Max Ether. Whoops. Alright, and TM23, Iron Tail. That's definitely gonna come in handy. Nothing over there. So I'm gonna avoid the worker guy here. If I really want to take on these two, I'll probably just come double back and take them on outside of recording. Yeah, just narrowly avoided being spotted by that guy. Up, and here he is. Riley, you are? Okay, you're Multi-Griffin. I'm Riley. I'm a trainer, and yes, it's a bit odd that I would be training here. If you'd like, we could team up. The wild Pokemon here are restless. If your Pokemon get hurt, I'll heal them up. Yeah, so let's step lively, Riley. Alright, Medicham and Krogunk. I like how they designed Riley to look like Sir Aaron from Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Alright, so now we've got a pair of rock Pokemon with Graveler and Onix here. Yeah, I just want to get through this cave as quick as I can and get Pichu to level up as quick as I can. Yeah, and Ace Trainers are definitely going to be the best place to get some serious XP. Yeah, Whirlpool on Ponyta. Alright, and Pelipper's defense fell. So now I'll probably go in with Aerial Ace. Okay, and that little tag team action there took down Pelipper. Pelipper became easily one of my least favorite water-type Pokemon in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, mainly just because of how common it was on all the water routes. That, and I just don't like the Gen 6 cry for it. Okay, and this Sudowoodo must have rock heads if it didn't take recoil damage from the wood hammer. Whirlpool to finish off Sudowoodo. Yeah, you think that Force Bomb would have dealt a bit more damage to Floatzel. Let's go for Aerial Ace. I'm still a ways off from still be a ways off from getting the happiness I need with Pichu. Okay, and these two have the sturdy ability. Yeah, too bad for Graveler that didn't really help it that much. Of course, Onyx had to use Sand Tomb on Lucario. Alright, and there are the Team Galactic grunts we need to face, but I still want to try and get a Steelix. Well, I can probably just bring one over from Pokemon Go or something. Maybe trade it from Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, because you can never go wrong with a powerful steel type like Steelix. Alright, now let's take on the Galactic Grunts. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into my mine. We're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner? You said it, brother. So that's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted-out Iron Island. Sharing all the joys and all the sorrows. That is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Multi-Griffin. This is one battle we can't lose. Yeah, you're right about that, Riley. We can't lose this battle. Even though I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to. Alright, I'm going for Aerial Ace on Zubat. Now, if this battle is the one that'll give Pichu just enough XP to evolve, then I'll go ahead and I'll swap it out for the egg that Riley's gonna give us as soon as we're done battling Team Galactic. Alright, and these two won't be as easy for Lucario to beat, considering that the two of them are resistant to fighting-type moves. I think Zubat has 4 times the resistance to fighting-type moves. Oh yeah, and there is also Metal Claw. Metalton Stunky. And an increase in attack power. Only to get hit by Aftermath. Alright, I'm going for Metal Claw again. Yeah, one hit KO. Stop! I said stop! Your combination is so sick! The both of you and your Pokemon. Let's beat it, partner. You said it, brother. We don't even know what Team Galactic's big plan is, anyway. thanks. You really helped me out. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you like to take it with you? Thanks. I'd like you to show the Pokemon that hatches from that egg all sorts of new places. Yeah, just so I can have... I think I'll go ahead and swap out Charmeleon for the egg. Just so I can have it on my team and so I can hatch into a Riolu and so I can spend a little more time trying to increase Pichu's happiness. Now I'll probably come back to Iron Island to try and look around for Steelix again. But for now, we have to get back to Canalave City and take on Byron. Yeah, there we go. Now let's head over here and get this item, because I'm pretty sure that this is a shiny stone, which we'll need to evolve either Roselia into Roserade or Togetic into Togekiss. Most likely I'll evolve Togetic into Togekiss. I'm gonna have to look up on how to track down another shiny stone. On that note, I'm also gonna need to get another Dawnstone for when I catch a female Snorunt. Yep, back to Canalave City. Now I'm just gonna go and heal up my team, and then we'll take on the gym. Yeah, the Canalave City gym specializes in Steel-type Pokemon, so we're definitely gonna have to hunker down and hammer out some pretty heavy attacks here. Let's finish it up with Whirlpool. Let's avoid that guy. Yeah, like most of the gyms we've faced so far, I'm gonna avoid any trainer battles I don't think are necessary. But if some are mandatory, like against Black Belt Ricky or Ace Trainer Caesar here, then I'll have no choice but to take them on. Alright, one hit to take down Skorupi. And Empoleon's the only Pokemon I've got that can take on a Steelix. I plan on re-adding Charmeleon to my team once Pichu evolves, but until then I'll have to rely solely on Empoleon. Yeah, we're going up real high in this gym. I do kind of like the 3D graphics that they introduced with the original Diamond and Pearl games. Especially with a gym like the Canalave City Gym. Now for one more Onix. Yeah, we have to face a lot of mandatory trainer battles in this gym. I think this might be our fourth one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is our fourth mandatory battle. First Onix down. We have one more Pokemon to go. And it's a Steelix. No need for Calm Mind. And here's mandatory battle number 5. And she's coming at us with an Azumarill. Use Aerial Ace, which didn't even do half damage. Okay, and Metal Claw for the win. Ooh, Drill Peck. 60. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and ditch Aerial Ace for Drill Peck. And this red lift will take us straight up to Byron. Ah, that's Orberg's gym badge. I see. You've defeated my son. But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son Rourke, I, Byron, will accept your challenge. Yeah, in the anime, Byron was always a pretty intense trainer there. Always obsessed with defense. And down goes Bronzor. Next up is Steelix. No sweat, because I can still hit it with Whirlpool, or I forget to use the directional pad and hit with Surf instead. And of course, this Steelix has to have Earthquake on it. Yeah, Metal Claw, so Sturdy won't activate. Alright, and Byron's last Pokemon is Bastiodon. Oh, what's this? My last one? My last Pokemon? And I like how in Gen 4 they made it so that at least two of the gym leaders in the games had fossil Pokemon on them. And I'm not surprised that Whirlpool didn't finish off Bastiodon, especially considering how much stronger it is compared to Shieldon. There, and down goes Bastiodon. My sturdy Pokemon defeated? You are strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mind Badge. Yeah, we got the Mind Badge now. Having the Mind Badge enables you to use the Hidden Move Strength from your Poketch anytime. You now have 6 badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. Here, take these too. Okay, and Byron gave us his stickers and TM91. Each TM91 contains the move Flash Cannon. If it hits, it may also lower the target's special defense. Yeah, now let's get out of here. Yeah, I definitely need to heal up my team after that battle. And Barry's just waiting outside for us. Hey, that's the Mind Badge. Good going. You're even tough enough to take take a shot at becoming the Pokemon champion. Of course, I'm tougher, so that's not actually gonna happen. Anyways, Multi-Griffin, come with me to the library. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll follow you to the library, Barry. I just need to heal up my Pokemon. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. And remember, as always, to show your support for the channel by hitting that like button, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, peace out.